Neydisa Castle, bastion of the legendary Rune Guard, the start of all my stories. Knights from all over Dereth came here, some skilled in sword or bow, some with knowledge of the arcane arts. Each of them had one thing in common. They had heard the call of Acheron. Now, the castle was a rallying point for the fearless and the free, the closest many had to a home on this harsh new world. Some were men of the north, alluvian like the twins Rutger and Razor Dag of the House of Ansor, men who understood the teachings of the runes since birth. Others were Garundim, desert traders and nomads like Haplo Suranan, drawn by this light from the north. The castle seemed as old as time, as impregnable as the surrounding mountains. It would never fall to enemies outside the walls, but enemies within, that was another matter. It was Nelvain the brewer who heard the whisperings of a spy in the night and raised the alarm. A spy here, laughed the sorcerer Crow. You've been drinking too much of your own ale, Nelvain. Sigil the Rune Lord was more concerned. Gather the Rune Guard, he cried. We must strike at the source of this treachery. There can be only one man who would dare send spies against us, MacDougall the Bandit King. But we must find proof. Come, my knights, we leave immediately. Sigil was ever a man of action. MacDougall was little more than a common thief who had stumbled upon a great Empyrean fortress. A mighty fortress it was, too, a stone giant resting in the foothills of the Lost Wish Mountains. MacDougall had found it empty, the Empyreans long fled, and moved in his men. Now the Bandit King wanted another prize and looked towards Neydisa. The bandits were a rough sort, but would not risk all-out war. Their guards had been instructed to escort Sigil and his knights to MacDougall. The Rune Guard gathered in the courtyard. We should burn this place to the ground, cried the brothers Dag. Let them taste our steel. The Rune Guard readied themselves for battle. Hold, my knights, said Sigil. Let us expose the bandits' plan and foil them with our wits rather than our swords. Let us make MacDougall our friend rather than our foe. Crow, once a bandit himself, knew MacDougall well and was sent to speak to him. Ah, the valiant Rune Guard, sneered the Bandit King. I cannot guess what brings you to my humble home. All right, smiled Crow, and best we keep it that way, MacDougall. MacDougall laughed. Very well then, Crow. While your band of brave knights are here, you might do me a favor. Down beneath the castle there is a prison still full of beasts. That idiot alchemist, Gwillem, dropped some notes in his bag in there. Now he says he can't mix potions. Bring the bag back to him, and we will cease our guessing games. Perhaps the bandits were too afraid to do their own dirty work. Perhaps they had set a trap. But the Rune Guard struck a deal. They would recover Gwilym's bag in return for a truce between the castles. But that's another story.